17 deaths were reported in 8 states as that monstrous winter storm continues to wreak havoc through this holiday weekend. As dangerously cold wind chills froze much of the eastern 2/3 of the country, at least 17 people have died in weather-related fatalities. The deaths occurred in Oklahoma, Wisconsin, Kansas, and other states. Along with those deaths, thousands have been left without power, and holiday travelers have encountered delays and cancellations.